Greetings Romy, you're watching WromWrom, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing and a regular news roundup, our weekly sim racing news. My name is Serta, I'm not an AI yet, and I will be your host for this video. What do you know, it worked! Last week we published a video, albeit a short one, and this week we don't need to make a long one. Once again, this is a short one, but hey, there's stuff to talk about. Let's go. AC Evo got a patch to 081 this week. NPC cars now get proper pit assignments. A dynamic track crash on restart is fixed. Kyalami's palm trees got a texture back sorted. Thumbnails should now generate correctly, including in free camera mode, and tree pop-in is reduced further. On the multiplayer side, cars and dashboards freezing during restart with assist on is fixed. A server bug that broke entry numbers after 1000 lifetime users is patched. Multiplayer browser crashes from repeated refreshing are gone. And a garage bug that forced saved cars due to performance index recalculation is fixed. For mod makers, cars now read from the correct server folder, and there's a new livery linker for garage sharing. A few backend tweaks round it out. Async loading for the ideal line assist aimed at fixing main thread freezes, plus server improvements around file handling and validation. British and Irish sim racers rejoice! You won't have to go to the mainland anymore to enjoy being among peers. On the 16th and 17th of January 2027, there will be a Sim Expo in Birmingham called Sim Global Expo. Following the concept of the Sim Expo in Chicago, this one is open to driving, racing and flying sims. And while the exhibitor list is modest at the moment, they just announced it, so give them a bit of time, there's still kinda half a year until then. Ticket sales will start on the 27th of August. Why they chose the same weekend as the Sim Formula Expo in Maastricht is something we hope we'll get an answer soon, and we'll see which exhibitors go where. iRacing had another tiny patch this week because they needed to fix a critical issue, and those are never good news. The issue could force all of the fields to pass the pace car on delayed restarts, which is a big bother. While they were at it, they also adjusted the level of zoom on the track map widget, updated the Japanese spotter pack, and added an additional final drive gearing for super speedways on the Dallara IR18. Speaking about iRacing, the company will release NASCAR 26 on September 18th for PC and consoles. It seems they are following the lead of Codemasters F1 franchise and publishing a new racing game around a single racing series every year. As a company, it's a cheap solution. You already have the code, polish it, give it a new coat of paint, sell it for the price of a new one. What would not work for a used car works for software, because people are going to buy it anyway. Big patch day for Le Mans Ultimate version 1.4 lands next July 28th. Let's go through it. The headline feature is American content. Daytona International Speedway and Laguna Seca are coming as pack 1 of a 3-pack US season pass, 6 tracks total, 2 per pack. The devs call this a seismic edition and describe the tracks as icons of American motorsport. That's some heavy marketing language for 2 circuits, even if they are quite well known. Each pack will cost you $20 or the full season pass for $45. $10 per track? What is this, iRacing? Sure, in line with their other DLCs, but come on. There's also a 10% launch discount for the first week. If you're subscribed to Race Control Pro Plus, you get this content automatically, no extra purchase needed. So yeah, this is something kinda like iRacing. Live Steward, the automated moderation tool, is getting refined with fewer false positives and some new rules. One concrete example: if your car sits still too long on track, you'll now get pulled to the garage instead of blocking the racing line. Protests are getting a real overhaul. You can now file a protest directly from the replay, tagging the timestamp and driver so stewards have context immediately. The cooldown to file is gone, but you now only get 3 protest credits a month and you get 1 back for every protest that's upheld. Also worth noting, only intentional wrecks are protestable outside of championships. Regular racing incidents aren't covered. The team also admits protest review has been slow, averaging 5 minutes per protest with about 700 filed daily. So this system is as much about fixing their own backlog as helping players. Under the hood, they've rebuilt the entire online services layer, replacing third-party tech with their own system called RaceOS. This powers everything from championships to driver swaps to hosted servers. Most players won't notice this directly, but the devs are warning of an extended maintenance window when 1.4 first goes live. There's also switching the core netcode from TCP to UDP, aiming for better wheel-to-wheel racing. They call their netcode industry-leading, which is a bold claim to make about something they admit might have teething issues in the first few weeks. It's not like UDP is a completely new invention, but yeah, it works faster for situations like multiplayer racing. And cheaters beware, quitting mid-race to dodge damage or penalties no longer works. 2 additions are only for subscribers. First, the event joker. Every 10 races, you earn 1 and you can use it to wipe the rating damage from a bad race, up to 3 stored at once. It still counts as an attempt for championships, so you can't abuse it for better results, just damage control. Second edition are Practice Plus servers, which stick around longer for extended practice sessions. Moving on to physics changes. The brake thermal model has been reworked to simulate the disc surface and core separately, which should make brake temperatures and consistency more realistic. These will be most noticeable on LMP3, LMP2 and some hypercars. They call it this groundwork for future updates, so don't expect this to be the final word on brakes. A handful of smaller changes might better quality of life within the sim. Pit lane behavior is smarter now, cars are auto-placed at pit exit for tracks like Daytona and Laguna Seca that don't have drivable garages, and you'll be nudged into the fast lane or penalized. The 2026 season's final car updates are in, including Alpine and Cadillac Joker upgrades, and Brazilian Portuguese localization is finally here. 2 more US track packs are planned for late Q3 and late Q4, and they say more online improvements are coming, building on the RaceOS foundation. That's 1.4 in a nutshell. Some real substance here, especially the protest system and the netcode switch, but don't take every superlative in the patch notes completely at face value. But you for sure take us at face value or you wouldn't be here, right? So how about subscribing and helping us grow the WromWrom family to 20,000?